Hello, I'm Joker. I play Lone Druid. Did not really like what I was looking at when it comes to Lone Druid and TI, so I decided to make a video ranting about it. First thing I want to rant about, the Pure game. This lineup that Pure picked Lone Druid into is probably one of the worst lineups to play Lone Druid in. The enemy has heroes that can kill your bear really easily, and they also have heroes that cannot be killed by your bear easily. So we have someone like Troll who man-fights your bear, and we have someone like Muerta who will not die to your bear. These are two things that you really don't want to see. So I'm assuming the only reason they picked Lone Druid in this game is a deny pick from Ghost. They kinda got baited by that. Both Pure and Ghost make the same mistake of holding the level 3 skill point for a very long time. And this is the one skill point on Lone Druid that has absolutely no value to hold. Because level 1 Bear and level 1 Spirit Link are both terrible abilities, and getting them to level 2 is very important. What happens is that both these players bait themselves into holding the skill point, keeping their hero really weak, and getting baited into leveling Roar, which is my second point. Roar is a bait. Roar has terrible stats, 38 second cooldown, and 0.8 second duration. It is a really bad ability to level, and you are losing so much value by not leveling your other abilities. Even in a context like this, where Pure lived because he leveled Roar, I do not think that's worth it. And a big reason for that is because getting more points in Spirit Link is really crucial. You can actually farm when you get levels in Spirit Link, which you cannot do when you have levels in Roar. These two abilities, Bear and Spirit Link, are both heavily dependent on having skill points in them, and any sort of delay in that makes your game feel terrible. Now, there is one context where saving the level 3 skill point could actually be worth it, and getting Roar early on could be worth it, which is if leveling Roar makes you stay alive and you have no bear. If your bear is on cooldown and you're about to die, then there is some sense in getting Roar, because then that's actually worth it. Dying with no bear is horrific. But what he's doing here is really just terrible. Especially what we see here. Again, he's saving a skill point on level 4, and this one's even more egregious than the level 3 one. This skill point has absolutely no value to be saved. Because level 1 Roar, level 1 double root is worthless. You are not killing anybody with a level 1 to level 2 double root. And you're just such a weak hero right now. You have no points in passive, no points in this. Your hero, your bear has 0 armor, and you're playing this aggressively with it. It's just worthless. It's really bad. And if he was playing against a different lane that could exploit this more, this guy would have an even worse experience. The thing to take away from here is level 3, you should instantly put your skill point as a carry. 99% of the time that's going to be on a Spirit Link, because this has so much value, getting it from level 1 to level 2. And on level 4, 90% of the time you also just want to instantly put the skill point into Spirit Bear. Except in certain lanes where you have something that you want to dispel, for example you're laning against a Razor, you can dispel the Link and then level the bear with it. But what he's doing here, I just do not recommend at all. This is a really bad skill build. Unfortunately though, it does actually end up getting worse, because level 5, again, he is holding a skill point for no reason. A double root kill right now, of course the level 2 to level 3 is a good power spike to hold your skill point on. But when you have 1 point in your passive and you're playing carry Lone Druid, in this context, you are not killing this guy. It's just not gonna happen. It's so terrible for your game. And you need points in your passive so you can actually keep this bear healthy, so you can prove to be a threat to the enemy. With no points in passive, your hero feels terrible. And he goes on here to do a resummon trick to keep his bear alive. Great. But now his skill build is even fucking worse, because he has 3 points in bear, no points in passive. This guy is playing carry Lone Druid, but he's not building for his best farming ability. which is Spirit Link. And here we have a team fight that really showcases how bad this skill build is, while also showing us that Pure doesn't really follow the fundamentals of Lone Druid, which is make sure that your bear can hit someone. If we look at how he's playing this fight here, his bear is running towards the Beastmaster to hit the Beastmaster, instead of hitting creeps here. And if he was hitting creeps here, and he actually had points in his Spirit Link, what would happen is that he would survive. Because the bear heals him, and he basically survives here. He dies to 2 autos from a support Morita, which he would 100% survive if he had gotten a few auto attacks on these creeps before dying. We see he barely died. Ha, barely, you know, barely. Okay, part 2 of my fucking molding about Lone Druid at TI. So we're looking at Ghost now, who has significantly more experience on the hero than Pure, so his gameplay was a lot cleaner. But we also notice similar problems, unfortunately. So here we're just gonna skip through this because who the fuck cares, you know, it's Lone Druid level 1, level 2. He's not playing as aggressive. He is actually maintaining his health, his bear's health, which is pretty cool. But he is also playing against an easier lane, so, you know, not really the same context as the Pure game. But if we look here, he gets level 3, and he is holding the skill point. Why is he holding the skill point? Your hero does nothing! These abilities are really bad on level 1. You need to level them. He's holding the skill point to get Roar. What is Roar going to do for him here? You see? He's half HP right now. The reason he's half HP is because he has no sustain. The reason he has no sustain is because he's not leveling his Spirit Link on level 3. And so what happens is that he just dies. And he gets Roar. Oh my god, he roared them. They were so scared. He dies anyway. Because Roar level 1 is terrible. It just baits you. It does nothing for your game. It is waste of your time. Waste of your skill point. Okay, now. Level 4, you know. What is he going to do on level 4? He's holding the skill point. Why is he holding the skill point? There's no reason to hold this skill point. Your abilities are terrible. Here's one possible reason to hold this skill point, which is to get a double roar by reskilling your bear and then getting 2 roars out. That is a contextual thing that you do in the moment. You don't really want to be holding it for this long. He's holding it for a very long time. He has no points in bear, no points in passive. It feels terrible. And he just dies again. And in his panic, he does not actually level the bear here to go for a double roar. He levels his passive. If you were gonna level your passive, why didn't you just do it from the start, man? There is no, like, this does not make sense. Further reinforcing the point I'm trying to make, which is that if you're playing Lone Druid side lane, or even Lone Druid in the mid lane, Lone Druid mid lane has a little bit more nuance and more situations that you might actually want a second point in bear at level 3. If you're playing Lone Druid, put a point in your W at level 3, and put a point in your bear at level 4, and then you're going to be very happy. Don't overthink those two. Only think about your skill points by level 5. Okay, that's basically all the molding I wanted to do today. That's the important parts that I wanted to talk about, honestly. Because this is such a annoying mistake to look at, because like, most of the lanes, I think there's been like 3 Lone Druid picks this tournament, and every single time they got dumpstered in lane. And it is partially because people are just overthinking your early skill points and not playing to the hero's strengths. Okay, what else do I say? I'm going to be streaming in a couple hours, so you should come watch the stream and look at some real Lone Druid gameplay in the mid lane. Oh yeah, one more thing. If you want to play Lone Druid, don't play this fucking carry Lone Druid bullshit. This shit's for people that can't micro. Like, oh, I'm gonna buy Mjolnir, I'm gonna buy Ags. Don't do that. Go mid, don't buy Ags, be cool. Don't be like these guys. Be like me. Yeah. Okay, thanks for watching. Goodbye.